Hey guys, and welcome to the 8th episode of my RuneScape series, A Beginner's Guide. I am recording this pretty much right after I finished recording my 7th episode, so if you make any comments, I'm sorry. This video is pretty much made and advanced at that point. I will be doing some recording tomorrow for this episode as well. Probably another 3-4 hours of gameplay I'll get tomorrow, which will hopefully be able to get me maybe 10-15 minutes of video. So in this episode, I'm just going to do a whole bunch of skill leveling up, as you can see here. I thought I'd start the episode off right away with a cooking level and just have it be brought in and get myself 40 cooking whenever it procs. Pretty much what I want to do right now is I just want to see how grind as much as I can to get all the stats to level 60. As I said, I would like to get at a minimum at least my non-combat skills. I want to just grind and get this level 60 out of the way. Not really because I don't want to do it, just because I want to at least check off one goal, because I haven't been able to check off any goals so far, so I want to at least get closer to my goal. So I will see you guys in the next clips where I do some form of skilling. We'll see if I keep everything in order how I usually do, or if I'll change it up a little bit for you guys. See you then. And we're back with 800 pieces of, I guess, tire pies made. Let's see how much money we get from selling this. Let's leave it in sales mid. Perfect. 18. Oh, that's sold a lot over mid. So, I spent around 1.3 mil making this, and I was able to get about 500k profit. That's fantastic. You can see all right there. I deposited my other money in my bank just to make sure if it would go over, but now we're at a 2 mil cash stack, so that should definitely help us go forward. And just a quick tip for you guys, cooking pies definitely isn't the fastest way to level up, but as you guys know, one of my goals is to get enough money to buy 2 bonds, which is around 50 mil extra on top of what I need to collect for all of the armor, all the skills, and everything else I need. So wherever I can make money, I'll probably end up doing it anyways. Alright, see you guys in the next skilling clip. I was in the middle of grinding my fishing up over there, but I saw this crashed star with this hardcore Iron Man mining it, so I thought I'd come over here and kind of describe what these are. Crash stars are pretty much random occurrences throughout the world, and they have different levels, as you can see here. This one's level 1, and it's very low pretty much. So pretty much once you mine this all the way down, there's a little alien-like thing on the inside, and you give them this stardust for a reward. So I will see you guys once I finish mining this thing and see what rewards I get. And that's 35 mining, which I actually wasn't really expecting to get, but I've been having such a fun time talking to this hardcore right here who just recently came back to the game after around a 5-year break that I honestly didn't realize I was getting so much mining XP when I really came here to actually fish. So I'll see you guys once I get the reward, which should be hopefully fairly soon. Alright guys, so this alien thing finally popped up. Let's talk to it and see what it's going to give us. Star Sprite. Let's see. Oh, and 50,000 coins. So that was very cool. So that was nice. I also got bonus ore duration, but I'm actually gonna go back to mining. So there's that. Well, fishing. So I'll see you guys once I get some fishing levels. And that is 10 fishing. 15 fishing. And now we got 20 fishing. What 20 fishing means is we can switch to fly fishing, as you probably just saw right there. Fly fishing time. I will see you guys in Varrock. And that is 25 fishing, which I missed because I was watching YouTube videos while fishing. I'll see you guys at 30. And that is 30 fishing. Well, I just realized I was muted the past couple of clips. This is pretty awkward. Well, I just got 25 mining right there. I guess I'll quickly fix the last clip that I had at least spoke a lot in. See you in a second. 30 crafting. 35 crafting. That's 40 crafting. On to the next skill. Level 20 fletching. 25 fletching. And that is 30 fletching. Alright guys, I just spent about 500, 600k off leveling up my skills here. As you can see, I bought a whole bunch of jades. I bought myself a pick because I'm about to go mining after this. I bought myself headless arrows, arrowheads, and I bought myself more shafts and arrow shafts. I pretty much saved the feathers I got from the chickens, and then didn't have to spend as much money on buying headless arrows, which was pretty nice for me. So as I said, I'm probably going to go mining now so that I can at least make some of that money back. Fortunately, we kept making pies earlier to all the way to 50 cooking, so I was able to make about 600-700k from that. So I actually pretty much am breaking even at this point. So I will see you guys back in the mines. Alright guys, that is 40 mining right there. I think this is the last clip I'm going to film today, today being Saturday, the same day episode 7's going up. I think I'm going to spend the rest of the evening just having a conversation and talking and hanging out with my family. So I'll see you guys tomorrow for the next part of the episode. These are screenshots I took from when I was playing on my phone. And this is about to be 45 mining, guys. 45 fishing. What's up, guys? And as you can see, I'm actually just smithing myself up some armor for some melee training. I'm gonna see if I can get myself to 30 attack, strength, and defense. But I kind of want to talk to you guys quickly right now before I get to the next clip of me, well, I guess leveling my defenses up. So I was curious, how do you guys like the mobile play? Because I have the phone, I have a phone that works pretty well with the mobile, and I have had zero problems with it so far. So I was wondering if you guys wanted to see mobile clips as well, because my phone can actually record on my phone, or record the gameplay that's on my phone really easily. So it would not be a problem at all if I wanted to get clips off of my phone. So I just wanted to see what you guys thought about that. Alright, see you when I level up some combat stats. 25 range. And that's 30 range, guys. I'll see you by finishing off 30 mage. And that is 30 mage. It did not take us too long. And with all of our stats now at 30s, we'll be able to do a new quest, which I'm not sure when I'll do it, but we did unlock the Beneath Cursed Tides test, which actually does give us a mini boss fight in it, so maybe we'll be doing that next episode. We'll just have to see. See you guys in the next clip. 35 wood cutting. And that is 35 fire making. So while I'm here, guys, I actually wanted to give you guys a bit of a hint about what else you can do to make your game make your experience getting more efficient. So first of all, when you're fire making here, if you have more than 5 people on the bonfire, you actually get additional experience. So that's kind of my fire making tip for you guys. But my second tip for general skilling that, well, it won't work for combat skills, but for, I guess, bank standing skills that you can do near the bank. If you are doing a skill like fire making here, or alching, which is a magic skill, cooking by using the fire, or fletching, it's best to do it where there's a bunch of other people also doing skills. The reason for that is simply because you can, some of them may actually have these things called pulse cores on them, which you can see in my what they call them. One of my effects right here is actually the pulse core effect, which is a 2% experience boost. Every time someone uses an a pulse core, when the pulse core explodes, it gives everyone in the surrounding area this effect. And this effect can actually stack up to 10% experience boost. So I thought I would just share that with you guys to help, I guess, ease your training if you want to go a bit faster, if you want to focus more on your combat skills, but you still need to raise up your other skills that are non-combat already. I know you guys are probably sick of seeing me do skilling at this point, but I think what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to get myself to 35 fletching, because as you can kind of see, my goal has pretty much been just get everything to like an even 5 or 0 number. I think I'll skip prayer for now and just continuously get that up once I raise my combats by bearing whatever bones I fight. I will be moving away from trolls next time I train combat, so you guys have at least some new content when it comes to fighting, I guess. Alright, I'll see you in the next clip once I get 35 fletching. That is 35 fletching. I'll do some quests with you guys now. I'll see you once I complete one. Alright guys, I thought I would open up my recorder here to show you one of the first meetings with a god in RuneScape. This is the Death of Chivalry quest. And yeah, this is Sarah Dummer about to meet right here, so I just wanted you guys to see what he looks like. I'll come back once the thing is over. The quest is over, I mean by that. And that is the Death of Chivalry quest. I actually had a really fun time with this quest, even though I personally don't like quests too much. I thought this was really well done. I think it was mainly because of all the voice acting, and I think the voice acting really made the quest, I guess, feel that much more alive, and I do highly suggest doing this quest. The only part I would really recommend using the guide for is probably the puzzle, just for convenience factor, but you don't have to if you don't want to, but I do highly suggest you guys check this quest out and really do it, because it's a very fun one for you guys to do. Alright guys, I'll see you in the next quest. It's time for the Goblin Fashion Show. Let's see what goes. Have him try the armor on. Get the clothes back on himself. And let's see this fancy goblin coming out with his barely changed armor with just the orange cuffs and orange leggings. Oh boy, this is going to be a long fashion show, I can tell already. After trying on blue armor, and then I proceeded to have them try on the exact same brown armor they always wear, they finally chose, of course, the brown armor. I will see you guys with the final quest of the episode. Seems like this quest is just about to finish here.
There is that.
In this quest, we made probably the most horrendous pie you'll ever see in your entire life. And I suggest you never try to eat it, or even think about it. Alrighty, well, that is the final quest of this episode. I will see you guys in one moment. Hey guys, since this is a beginner's guide series, I thought I'd at least show something that might help you beginners. So, while this amulet may not be useful at higher levels, it's actually quite useful for lower levels. What it does is when you wear it, it actually can increase the healing percentage of your food by 50 hit points, or 50 health points. So you can see right here, this says only 250, but when I eat it, I actually get 300 health. It's a very useful tool, as I said, for lower levels, and since this quest has literally 0 requirements, this is one of the first quests you do on your account. Being able to wear this expensive spice necklace will probably help you throughout your beginning journeys. Alright guys, I was choosing to do dungeoneering again, so I could get myself to an even level dungeoneering of either 20 or 25, depending on how much experience this next dungeon gives me. But I thought this would be a very good example of things that can happen in the dungeon. So as you can see, when I click on to imbue this, you can actually see that there are times you physically cannot meet the requirements. Now again, you can make potions in dungeoneering in here, but I don't think you can as a non-member. But even with potions, it would be literally impossible for me to do this runecrafting door because I can't get there. Sorry, that was my phone. I just thought I'd mention that to you guys before I finish this dungeon, so you guys can know that there are times where it actually is literally impossible to do it. Alright, see you guys in a second. And that is 25 dungeoneering on the dot. Thankfully it didn't go to 26, otherwise I would have probably went to 30 just so I could have the even number. Alright guys, I'll see you in the outro clip. Alright guys, so we completed a lot this episode. It took also a lot of time to make this episode. I pretty much grinded as many skills as I possibly could and got them all to a decent level. At least, I guess you can say 30, 35 for the non-combat skills, and then 30 for the combat skills, excluding dungeoneering, of course. I do see smithing there being only 34, but I'll leave that for next episode to get up. But as usual, as I like doing at the end of the episode, let's open the keys. But before that, I just want you guys to take a look at my quest log over here. That we're getting close to the end of the quest. So you can see, we already see the bottom of it. There's around, I think there's 20 quests here that I've counted. And then there's 8 mini quests here that we have to do that's left. And some of those mini quests literally take all of 2 seconds. So we're doing really well on the progression of the account so far. We're getting very close to the goals that I'd like to think, at least. Alright, enough dilly-dallying here. Let's open up these keys and see what I can get. Of course, we're going for the ×3. We get... let's go with the protein traps. Of course, we gotta take the obligated red. And... we're definitely going protein hide. That will definitely help us get that 60 crafting minimum. You know what? I'm feeling pretty lucky today. Let's go with this random one. It's a ×2, but hopefully it's not a... okay. We'll take the magic note paper. Magic note paper, we can probably end up just selling that. Oh, I meant to click the ×3. Whatever. That's fine. I'm going to convert this because I don't want any of these, because I want to keep my defenses near the same. Let's go ×4. It's too big not to claim it. We'll take fletching. We'll go ×3. We'll take... we actually can't use these because they're members object. I know in a couple episodes ago I chose these small summoning lamps. I actually ended up destroying those because I could not summon them. So with this, I'm just going to convert this onto oddments. Let's go with the guaranteed bread. Wow, that's 2 guaranteed breads within... oh, that was like 7 pulls. That's pretty nice, actually. So all of these are not really useful right now, but I'm going to take the protein memories and just bank them for future needs. I got bread back to back. That's actually crazy. What the heck? That's much appreciated. We'll take the springs. We can cash that out for a bunch of money. Let's finish it off. Oh, these 2. Right, we have 2 more. We'll finish off with a mystery. We'll take more note paper. These small cash bags only have like 5 to 10k in them, so the top one, these ×2 note paper, is definitely significantly more worth it. And then we'll finish it off with a 3-bang. And we'll convert these to oddments. So, I guess for the final piece of advice I'll give in this episode, for my final tip is, if you click on this pouch right here, you can see all those oddments I've been kept piling up. And in this store, you can buy experience, you can buy more lamps, and these are the pulse cores I talked earlier about in the episode where you buy them. You can actually stack both of these together. I won't go too far into them though. This is also where you can get the Silverhawk boots, where you can train agility with, which is probably what I would like to do, but you can't really train agility on a Members World. You can also buy the note paper and a whole bunch of things here, such as cosmetics, animations, pets. Well, I'll just take this free one. I might as well. It's free, right? And then the yak things. Alright, guys. Thank you very much for coming to today's episode. I think there's a lot of progress in this episode, and because of all the skilling progress I made in this episode, I will... oops, I just broke my 35. Guess I'll be training fletching next episode. See you guys then. Next episode, I will, though, be doing significantly more quests because this episode was very skill-focused. So I will have skilling in it, but I'll see if I can get maybe 6 or even 7 quests, or maybe even 8 like the other questing episode. We'll just have to see how much my willpower can push me through quests. Alright, guys. Thank you very much for watching today's episode. I'll see you in the next episode, which will probably be in 2, maybe 3 days from now, depending on how long these quests take me and how much footage I can get for a nice length video, around 15 minutes long. Alright. Have a nice day scaping, everyone.